Oh, 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 oh. Smash Bros. Hello everybody, Retro here. In the last Nintendo Direct, the one in March, we got a Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo Switch announcement. And all I can think was, wow, what an announcement. At first it made me think it was a fucking Splatoon game. But it turned out to be the long-awaited new Super Smash Bros. Game. And the first thing I could think of was, wow, how much potential this game has compared to the last ones in the series. And that's what we're going to go over here today in this video. So yeah, enjoy before I have I don't fucking know, an aneurysm.
Without a doubt, Smash Bros. Appearing at the end of the March Direct blew us all away. Some of us even gave up on it even ever showing up.
Flash Mothers? No, it's not Flash Mothers.
But the first thing I thought after getting over the hype of the announcement was the amount of potential this title has compared to the other titles in the series. Even Smash 4 and that game was insane, but the first thing I want to get out of the way is whether or not this new Smash game is a port or a new title in the franchise, and I think it's clearly a new title in the franchise. I mean, all signs lead up to it being a new goddamn game. One of the evidence being the fact that we are getting Breath of the Wild Link rather than the Twilight version of Link. It should be pretty obvious now that it's a new game, but even with Smash Bros. Switch being a new game, that doesn't mean that Sakurai and his team won't be using the same engine and physics that Smash 4 had. Think about it. So far, I think Smash 4 has the best and most perfected physics in the franchise history. Yeah, I know, all you Melee fans think that title goes to Melee, but looking at it in the eyes of a casual and competitive player, so far Smash 4 has the best when it comes to the physics and gameplay. A question I see a lot of is, will this new Smash game have a story mode just like Brawl with Subspace Emissary? I for one would love a new story in a brand new Smash game, but I really think for this particular title in the series it might not happen. That doesn't mean that it won't happen, there's always a possibility where it could happen, and if it does, I'll be more than happy to be wrong. But as of now, I don't think it's happening. But one mode that I think will happen is that they will be putting Smash Run in this version of Smash Bros. As for that party mode in the Wii U version, throw it away, that shit sucked. Smash Run was in every way better than it. As for any more modes, I'm not sure, but maybe Daddy Sakurai will surprise us. I mean, he always does, right? I love you, Daddy Sakurai. Alright, now for the section that most of you probably care about, and that is the roster of the new Smash game. Let's begin with the characters that might be dropped, and we'll start with Lucina. I love Lucina. She is one of my favorite characters in Fire Emblem, but I have a good feeling that she will be dropped, just because she is literally like Marth. Unlike Dr. Mario, where he has some unique aspects of him, like throwing pills instead of fireballs like Mario, the one thing that is different about her is the fact that she doesn't have the tip of the sword shield breaker. She can still break shields with her special fairly quickly, but she ain't got that tip magic. But I picked Lucina first for a reason, and that's because I strongly believe that these clone characters should just be skins for the characters they are clones of. A great example of this can look and be is the amazing mods the Smash community have been doing. It really is impressive and amazing, to be honest. This is really the only thing I want in a game. It would be so cool, and Sakurai and his team won't have to waste any more slots on clone characters like Lucina and Dark Pit. I think I've talked enough about this. Let's get to the other characters that might get dropped. The next one I'm looking at here is Cloud. I know a lot of you are thinking that he won't get dropped because he's a really popular character and everything. But if the Smash community thinks Bayo is getting dropped, then I'm allowed to think that not only Cloud, but most of the third-party characters could be leaving. Except for Sonic, of course. I doubt he's going anywhere anytime soon. But this doesn't mean they won't be coming back, of course. But it's just a possibility because of legal reasons. But the last character I think they might be dropping is Wii Fit Trainer, and that's because the Wii branding is dead. But really, my hope is for all the Smash 4 characters to return. But realistically, I know at least a few of them will be dropped. But on to the next topic, which is the newcomers. Alright, here's where things get really exciting. Smash 4 showed us that any character can be in Smash thanks to third-party characters like Cloud and Ryu. Well, not all characters. Sorry, Ridley. With characters like Cloud showing up, characters that people 9 years ago wouldn't believe would ever come to Smash, I think this is where most of this new upcoming Smash has potential. We also had the Smash Ballot where people could submit characters they want to see in Smash 4, as a DLC character of course. And I know for a fact that they are going to at least look at the ballot for some reference for any future character entries. One thing I did notice was a lack of any indie representatives. I noticed this while watching other people's opinions on the matter, and what I noticed is that multiple people saw Steve from Minecraft as a possible representative. And to that I say, it's not completely impossible. I mean, he wouldn't even be all that bad, and he perfectly represents the indie games as a whole. I also heard that the daddy himself has been playing some Minecraft. But another character that can fill this spot very easily is Shovel Knight. One thing that gets him a bit ahead is the fact that lots of people supported the fact that he should be in Smash during when the ballot was still up. And the same can be applied to Shantae. And for the love of God, please, just please don't put Sans in the game. We already have Ness in the game. We don't need another clone. Only a few of you will get that joke. Alright, enough of these indie characters. What are we, Ivan? Let's get into possible Nintendo representatives. The one character that comes to mind is the Inklings, but they were just confirmed in the same announcement trailer of the game. So let's just look at Springman. Springman himself comes from a fighting game, so it wouldn't be all that hard putting him in the game. But they do have to somehow nerf the length of his arm, since those things can take some crazy distance. Other than that, they should be fine. They could also add a bunch of other ARMS characters as skins, and that would be really cool. Sort of like Bowser Jr. and the Koopa Links. Another character could be Ridley. Yes, I know I just made a joke on him, and Sakurai himself said that Ridley's way too big to be a part of the roster. But really, all they need to do is shorten him a little bit, and he would perfectly represent the Metroid franchise, especially since we only have two characters representing the Metroid franchise, being Samus and Zero Suit Samus. Literally the same character, just one without the suit. Just make him Bowser's height and we have another perfect Metroid character representing the Metroid franchise. While you're at it, drop Waluigi as a trophy and make him a character for fuck's sakes. He would have such a unique moveset, like implementing a tennis racket for one of his moves. He'd be perfect, and he'd be alongside with his great brother Wario, joining arm in arm. I can already see it. We could also be seeing a new Fire Emblem character from the new Fire Emblem game. I mean, they did it with Corrin, so they could do it here if they wanted to. We know that Daddy Sakurai loves his Fire Emblem characters, so seeing a new Fire Emblem character, like the main unit for example, wouldn't be impossible. Like I said, they did it with Corrin, they can do it again. Another Pokemon could be in the game, representing the 8th generation of the new Pokemon game coming to the Switch as well, but I don't want to stretch it out a bit. It is possible, but, you know, it might not be possible. They did it with Greninja, they can do it again. Just like they did with Corrin. God damn it, it's a paradox. Finally, I really want to see Bandana D in Smash. This is the only character I really want to see that's part of Nintendo, and he would fit in perfectly with the other characters. And his moveset could just be the spear ability from the Kirby games. And fuck you, Relax Alex, for saying he's a dumb pick for a game that really hurt my fucking feelings. Well, that's it, the full potential of this upcoming Smash game. Of course, it has even more potential than what I just went over, but for now, that's all I can think of. Expect lots of Smash videos in the future, because the hype train is in full motion. Choo choo, motherfuckers!
Yeah. Well, that's the potential this current Smash game has. Well, at least in my opinion. Tell me below what kind of things you expect in this game. Will it have a story mode? What kind of modes will it have? What characters do you want in the game? Or even expect in the game? Just tell me down below. Well, I'll see you guys next time. I'm gonna go play me some Smash Bros. 4 so I can go train for the newest Smash Brothers coming out for the Switch.